Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to do this Fenty beauty review video. I've had the products for a couple of weeks now, but I haven't had a chance to use it. So I'm just going to use it today. I bought 2 shades of the foundation. Actually, I bought 3 shades, but you know, as soon as the makeup had launched, you know, everyone was like dying to come out with a YouTube video for it. So I watched a few of them, and I had bought 450, 470, and 480. And when I watched someone use 480, I was like, okay, like that's too dark for me. So I returned 480 without even opening it. So that was a good thing. 450 would compare to Benares and NARS for me. And 470 would be like Cordum, because there's subtle red undertones for this one. So I'm going to shake really well. And then I'm going to put on the primer. Actually, before we put the primer on, I'd like to actually test the shades. I'm actually going to just test it on the side of my face. So this is 450. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just give me 1 second, and I'm going to shake well and do 470. I'm going to zoom you guys in. This is 450 here in the front, and this is 470. 450, 470. 450 actually looks more like my shade, but I'm always like scared. I know that it's supposed to oxidize and get a little bit darker, but I hate when my face is lighter than the rest of my body. 450 does look like my shade. Maybe I'll just add like 1 drop of 470. Yeah, I'll probably do that just to be safe. 450 does look like my shade though. Okay, so I'm gonna use the primer. I'm sure you've seen many reviews about the primer, so you know the primer's mattifying. So if you have dry skin, this may not be the best thing for you. But all of my primers are matte, because I have dry combination skin, so I'm pretty dry on the outside, but I use my primers for my T-zone, because my T-zone gets disgustingly oily. Because it is supposedly hydrating as well, I'm going to put it not just in the T-zone, I'm going to put it on the perimeters of my face as well. I feel like this is pretty hydrating. It feels soft. My nose still looks shiny, so that's a little scary for me, because my nose is always like super oily and it's already shiny. So that's the rest of my face still looks good, still looks dry, but doesn't feel dry. But my nose being shiny is a little bit alarming. I'm going to use a Fresh Beauty blender. We're going to damp it. I'm going to take 450 and I'm going to do 3 pumps of 450 and then 1 pump of 470. So this is my face with just a foundation. I did get the Matchsticks Trio in the Espresso, Suede, and Cinnamon. But from the videos that I've seen, I'm pretty sure I'm going to add some concealer, my normal concealer, to the Suede. And then I got Confetti and Rum. And then, of course, I got Trophy Wife. I got 2 Trophy Wives, because I really wasn't like super excited for the blah 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 blah, the Killawatt duo highlighters. I was just like, okay, I have enough highlighters. Trophy Wife is the one that really stands out for me. I wasn't expecting it to, but it actually is pulling the makeup from under my eye, because it's creamy and yet somehow it's really rough. It's a good color, but I don't think it's actually doing, it shouldn't be taking off my foundation. Okay, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and add my normal concealer to under my eye, which is going to be the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to get my regular setting powder, which is my Laura Mercier translucent medium deep setting powder. I'm just going to put a little bit on. I'm going to use the Espresso Matchstick. I normally use the Espresso foundation stick from Bobbi Brown for my contour, so we're going to see how this one works. I know it's like really dark, so I'm excited to try it. A little scared though, because again, I don't want it to be taking my foundation off. I actually don't even feel like I need to set my face, to be honest. Like, my face looks like it's good to go. We don't really have to do much of anything else. Eyes, I guess I can use the color Rum or Cinnamon. I'm not going to use Cinnamon for my highlight because I actually want a blinding highlight. So I'm going to use the color Cinnamon, which is part of the Matchstick trio, for my eyes. Cinnamon's a little bit too mellow for me. So we are going to add Rum, which is more of a golden, supposed to be more of a golden shimmer shade. So we're just going to add Rum on top of that. I don't really see a big difference between the Rum and the Cinnamon. I mean, yeah, but one is rose gold and one is supposed to be very gold. Don't know if you guys can see that. The one to the left, this one here is Rum and this one's Cinnamon. So Cinnamon's more of a rose gold. And I'm going to go put on my favorite lashes really quickly, which is going to be the Huda Beauty Sasha number 11 lashes. I wasn't recording that whole time. Guys, I'm so sorry about that. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. I used the Trophy Wife highlighter, and I've already set my makeup, so I can't even put any more on. But here it is. We've all seen it before. It is, I think, a highlighter that looks better on dark skin than it does for lighter skin. It looks great as an eyeshadow for lighter skin, but I love it on me. It does have more of a green undertone and has a lot of glitter. So if you're not that kind of person, that's not your style, then maybe you should go for the Killawatt Duo highlighters. I use the Morphe E61 highlighter brush, tapered highlighter brush, and I'm going to just do my lips. So for lips, I am going to use the Fenty Glow lip gloss. Line my lips with MAC Chestnut. And then I'm going to take the KKW Cream Liquid Lipstick in Kimmy. And I'm going to put that on my lips first before I apply the Fenty Glow lip gloss. And I've actually found myself reaching for this as an everyday lip a lot lately, which is interesting. Once I did the review, I can't really say that I gravitated toward it. I really didn't use it like that because I kind of was just annoyed by the fact that there's really only one color in the set that I could really use. And so then I'm gonna go over it with the Fenty Glow lip gloss. Because I really, really like this. Wow. Okay. I really like this. What do you guys think? I'm really feeling this. Okay, so my makeup is done. This is like the first time I didn't set my contour. I didn't set anything except for the under eye because I did add the Shape Tape to it. I didn't feel like the suede matchstick was really going to do the job. But other than that, I think I really do like this makeup. I'm not saying that I'm going to ignore my NARS foundations, but this is definitely something that I totally like. Okay guys, so I'm back. I've had my makeup on for a little over 7.5 hours. We're almost hitting the 8-hour mark. So this is what my makeup looks like after 7.5 hours. I'm gonna say a full 8. So after 7.5 hours, this is what my makeup looks like. I have to say, from not setting my whole face with powder, it looks pretty good. So now I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Universal Invisimatte Blotting Powder. I'm just gonna kind of sort of put it in my T-zone area. I'm actually gonna add just a little bit more highlights to my nose. Don't judge me. Just a little more. Foundation, amazing. I do think, for me, I feel like that extra addition of 470 was good for me. Maybe like when it gets a lot colder, when we're in the winter months, then 450 will be all that I need. But I think I just need that slight tinge of a darker shade. I don't feel like the contour stick, the whole matchstick trio, was really worth it, for the basic fact that with suede I felt like you needed to have, you know, a little bit more of a concealer on. So it wasn't like super necessary, but it's something I'm gonna keep because, again, it's pretty what's the word, portable. So like when I teach hot yoga or something like that, or I take hot yoga in the morning and I really am in the mood to do my makeup, you know, this is something I can carry along in my bag. So I like the portability of it. I'm like big on cream contour. That's why I always use the Espresso foundation stick from Bobbi Brown. That's like my normal go-to contour. But this is also something I would use. So I am definitely going to utilize the products. Just I feel like if you are still deciding what you want to buy out of the collection, yes, the foundation. Yes, if you want the primer and you have not so dry skin, then this primer is pretty good for you. And I always feel like if the foundation comes with a primer, it's usually made to work together. And that's really about it. The matchsticks are just like not necessary for me. If I hadn't bought it, I'd still be okay with what I normally use. But I really do love the foundation and the primer. The Fenty Glow Beautiful Everyday Gloss. And I really actually love the blotting powder. Blotting powder worked for me. I still look pretty dry. Well, I still look not super greasy. And I did add a little more highlights, so I'm happy with that. And you being able to use the blotting powder on the go is always nice. Fenty Beauty is a go for me, and I can't wait to see what she has coming out next. So that's really it. I hope you like this review. Sorry that I didn't get the other highlighters, but I wasn't really interested in getting any more. That's why I just really love Trophy Wife, and I knew I was gonna love it, so I bought 2. And I mean, there's plenty other reviews that you can watch after this one, but definitely watch this one after this one that you can go check out for the reviews on the other highlighters. So that's it. I hope you liked my video, and don't forget to keep a lookout for my next one. It is coming soon. So I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.